Mr. Don.
Well, we're trying to figure. Is it working now? Well, we could do that. That's what I just suggested to Bob, that you could just plug into that, and we'll take it out of the monitors that way, and then you could hear yourself. We should be able to hear you with that too. Oh yeah, I'll need a book. But we'll have to work it out. I wasn't involved in that little hookup there, so I don't know what's going on. But. Well, I'm going to do one I haven't done in quite a while. Just because I know it. See if I can find it. I have these all in. The Rolling Stone. With this one. There it is. Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to play Uneasy Rider. I haven't played this one in a while. It's pretty simple. Just go round and round. G, C, D.
Isn't that one the one about the roller derby? Round and round, oh, round and round.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, let's move this like this a little bit. Well, I was taking a trip out to L.A. Tooling along in my... Oh! Hold on, folks. I gotta put this in G. There we go. Let's try it again. How's it coming? Good. All right. Good. This is going to be in G. And I'll take all the help I can get up here. Well, I was taking a trip out to L.A. Tooling along in my Chevrolet, looking out the window and digging on the radio. Just as I crossed that Mississippi line, I heard that highway start to whine, and I knew that left rear tire was about to go. Well, the spare was flat, and I got uptight, 'cause there wasn't a filling station in sight, so I just looked down on the shoulder on the rim. I went as far as I could, and when I stopped the car, it was right in front of this little bar, kind of a redneck looking place called the Drew Drop-In. Well, I stuffed my hair up under my hat, and I told the bartender that I had a flat, and could he be kind enough to give me change for a one. There was one thing I was sure proud to see. There wasn't a soul in the place except for him and me, and he just looked disgusted and pointed toward the telephone. Well, I called up a station down the road a ways, and he said he wasn't very busy today, and he could have someone out there in just about 10 minutes or so. He said, now you just stay right where you're at, and I didn't try to tell the darn fool that I sure as heck didn't have anywhere else to go. I just ordered up a beer and sat down at the bar when some guy walks in and says, who owns this car with the peace sign, the mag wheels, and the 4 on the floor? Well, he looked at me and I darn near died, and I decided that I'd just wait outside, so I laid $1 on the bar and headed for the door. Just when I thought I'd get out of there with my skin, these 3 big dudes come strolling in with one old drunk chick and some fellow with green tea. And I was almost to the door when the biggest one said, you tip your hat to this lady, son. And when I did, all that hair fell out from underneath. Now the last thing I wanted was to get in a fight in Jackson, Mississippi on a Saturday night. especially when there was only one of me and three of him. Three of them. Well, they all started laughing and I felt kind of sick, and I knew I better think of something pretty quick, so I reached out and kicked old Green Teeth right in the knee. Well, he let out a yell that'd curl your hair, but before it could move, I grabbed me a chair and said, "Watch him, boys, 'cause he's a thoroughly dangerous man." Well, you may not know it, but this man's a spy. He's an undercover agent for the FBI, and he's been sent out here to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. Well, he was still bent over, holding on to his knee, but everybody else was looking and listening to me, so I laid it on thicker and heavier as I went. I said, "Would you believe this man has gone as far as tearing wallet sticker off the bumper of the cars, and he voted for George McGovern for president?" Yeah, he's one of them long-haired hippie type guys. I bet you's even got a commie flag tacked up on the wall of his garage. Yeah, he's a snake in the grass, I'll tell you guys. He may look dumb, but that's just a disguise. He's a mastermind in the ways of espionage. Well, they all started looking real suspicious at him, and he jumped up and said, "Now, wait a minute, Jim. You know he's lying. I've been living here all of my life. I'm a faithful follower of Brother John Birch, and I belong to the Antioch Baptist Church, and I ain't got a garage. You can call home and ask my wife." Then he started saying something about the way I was dressed, but I didn't wait around to hear the rest. I was too busy moving and hoping I didn't run out of luck. And when I hit the ground, I was making tracks, and they were just taking my car down off the jack. So I threw the man a 20, jumped in and fired that mother up. Whoa, Mario Andretti would have sure been proud of the way I was moving when I passed that crowd, coming out the door and headed towards me at a trot. And I guess I should have gone ahead and run, but somehow I just couldn't resist the fun of chasing them all just once around the parking lot. Well, they headed for their car, but I hit the gas and I spun around and headed them off at the pass. I was slinging gravel and putting a ton of dust in the air. And when I hit the road, I was really wheeling, had a grubble flying and rubber squealing, and didn't slow down until I was almost to Arkansas. Well, I think I'm gonna reroute my trip. I wonder if anybody'd think I flipped if I went to LA via Omaha. Thank you.
Thanks, Don. Mike.